Hello, group. Welcome to Action Rock Corner. I'm your host, Richard May. Today, let's talk about Bon Scott, AC/DC. We love Brian Johnson. We do. But nothing quite matches the hungry AC/DC on the way up with Bon Scott at the mic. They claim that there's young people that aren't familiar with Bon Scott AC/DC. Don't understand. But if you're one of them, we're going to straighten you out. Okay? The first 6 proper records of AC/DC. Let's just establish my bona fides. Okay. More, collection of AC/DC box set. We're not going to talk about the live records. The official live record here. If you want blood, you've got it. Not live at Atlantic Studios. Great set, of course. Not the movie. The movie. I remember seeing this at a midnight showing in college. Great set. And we're now talking about the Australian versions of AC/DC records. Around the world, yes, I got my copy of the Australian TNT, but most people don't have this. Okay? Hardcore people have TNT. The songs here have been carved up into other records for international use. So, not counting TNT, the songs here are found elsewhere. So that leaves us with 6 Bon Scott fronted AC/DC classics. You ready? Don't take this for granted. I'm going to surprise you. But not yet. Number 6. 74 Jailbreak. This was a bit of a cash grab. If you were alive in the early 80s and late 79, but basically in the 80s, AC/DC just took over. Just exploded. And then Bon Scott died. Remember, when you're drunk, don't fall asleep with your neck back. That's what Bon taught us. Don't choke on your vomit, boys and girls. So, we were getting AC/DC albums every couple months. They were coming fast and heavy. And we loved it. It was a great time to be alive because you didn't get certain Australian albums yet after Highway to Hell hit. And so more came out, more. It was wonderful. There's one of the cash grabs, the tracks they left out. One track, of course, we love, Jailbreak. You've seen the video. That's the classic on this record that somehow was left out of the other international releases. The other 4 songs on this EP, we love them. We love all of them. There's no such thing as a bad Bon Scott AC/DC song. No such thing. Okay? They're all great. But some are greater than others. Jailbreak is elite. You ain't got a hold on me? Pretty good. Show business? Yeah, pretty early. Still learning their craft. Soul Stripper? Ooh, they're beginning to catch on. And the cover of Baby Please Don't Go, the New Orleans. Please Don't Go. Great cover, but it's a cover. You know, how often do you really play this, boys and girls? Isn't that going to be the rule of thumb here? When you rank the 6 Bon Scott records, be honest. How often do you play it today, all these decades later? You don't play Jailbreak that often. You'll play the track Jailbreak elsewhere, you know, on an individual basis on a YouTube Music Shuffle. But other 4 songs, you left out. And you don't play the EP that often. So that's my number 6 and probably yours too. But you're allowed to disagree. Okay? In the comment section, list your order of the 6 Bon Scott AC/DC records. Okay? Let me check my notes here. Flip my note. Fat thumbs. Excuse me. Number 5. Hell of a record. High voltage. Rock and roll indeed. Leads up with a long way to the top if you want to rock and roll. Yeah. Classic. Has the jack on this as the 3rd track. But honestly, you know, once you get the joke, it's about VD. Do you really listen to that often? It's great sleaze rock. Absolutely, the jack is great sleaze rock. But it's mid-tempo at best. So it isn't quite that elite, is it? Livewire is elite. TNT is elite. High Voltage itself, the title track, elite. You demand to hear that live in concert, okay? But, you know, oh, rock and roll singer, do you demand to hear that live very often? Guy is sitting next to you, girl? Kinda early in their craft. Still learning their craft. Nice sleaze turn. You'll love her? More sleaze. Gotta love the sleaze. Bon Scott was great to give us sleaze. She's Got Balls. Bon Scott's woman wanted him to write a love song to her. It became She's Got Balls. Reportedly, she didn't appreciate it. I would recognize that as a love song to my woman. Absolutely. It's Pride Month, folks. I didn't mean like that. Seriously, happy Pride, everybody. But that's why he wrote it. The woman wanted a love song to her. She got balls. That's a compliment, isn't it? Yes. Yes, it is. And High Voltage, oh, that's so elite. So elite. So you got really elite songs here, but not all of them. You know, a rock and roll singer, you don't call that up by itself. You know, She Got Balls, you don't call up by itself. You'll love her kind of sit next to your girl. Not elite. That makes it number 5 on my ranking of Bon Scott AC/DC records. Did I tell you not to take this for granted? Number 4, Highway to Hell. Are you surprised? I expect you to be surprised. But this is all repetition. This is just sentimental. If you pick this higher than 4. Okay, sure. Highway to Hell. Elite. Elite. AC/DC. Girls Got Rhythm. Holy crap, that's elite. Does Brian Johnson sing that often? I don't remember. Touch Too Much? Bon Scott sings Touch Too Much. Elite. That's elite. And Shot Down in Flames? Yeah, Brian sings that well. Great song. Elite. Let's get real here. Do you play? And if you want blood, you got it. That's borderline elite. That's pretty good. But other songs here, are they elite? Are there songs you hear live in the live set right now? Just a couple of weeks ago was a concert here in Cleveland and elsewhere in North America. And is this really elite Bon Scott album? Walk Over You. Do you play Walk Over You by itself? Is that elite to you? It's good. It's great. No such thing as a bad Bon Scott song. But is it elite? No. Beating Around the Bush. Kind of close. Close to elite, but not elite. Get Hot? You played Get Hot by itself? No. Pretty damn good through. Love Hungry Man. No. No one demands Love Hungry Man live. That's a deep cut. Pretty cool. Elite? No. And Night Prowler? No. No. It's mid-tempo. It's sleaze. It's good sleaze. It's great sleaze. But of course, the ending of the song, in order to communicate that, don't take Bon Scott too seriously. Okay? Bon Scott's okay. He's not stalking anyone. Not breaking the law. He's not a stalker. Okay? So at the end of Night Prowler, he goes, Nanu Nanu. You remember Nanu Nanu? It's dated now. That was Mork and Mindy. Robin Williams as Mork. There's a thing he said on the show. Do people watch Mork and Mindy anymore? Tell me, I don't know. I'm sure the movies from Robin Williams we watch, and the stand-up specials we watch. Do you really watch Mork and Mindy anymore? Dated. So in my book, number 4. Hey, I'm wearing the shirt, okay? You see? Highway to Hell. It was sentimental. being sentimental if you name Highway to Hell higher than 4 in my book. Let me prove it to you. Number 3, Dirty Deeds Done Dirt Cheap. Absolutely, the title track is a regular ad about every live set. Elite AC/DC. How about Love at First Feel? Good sleaze. Big Balls. Great sleaze. They still gotta play Big Balls live, here and there. Rocker. Problem Child. Problem Child is elite. Ain't no fun raiding around to be a millionaire. Elite. Absolutely brilliant. Personally, I love Ride On. Is it mid-tempo? Of course. But it's got a groove. And it's got a vocal by Bond and the boys. Yeah, Malcolm, Cliff, the gang, they're actually doing good background singing on Ride On. They nail it. Ride On is a sleeper classic from AC/DC. Don't remember? Go play it. Ride On is great, especially in the right mood. And Squealer to end it, wonderful sleaze. Rocker is great. Love at First Feel. It's more consistent than Highway to Hell. The highs may not be as high as Highway to Hell, but it's a more consistent record. So that makes it number 3. You can debate. And maybe if you ask me in a year, because I'll forget this order. I'm old and senile. I'll forget what I said here. I'll forget next week what I said. I may well flip Highway to Hell into Dirty Deeds Done Dirt Cheap. No problem. But in my book, Dirty Deeds Done Dirt Cheap is more consistent. And consistency counts a lot in my book. The highs are not as high as Highway to Hell, but the lows are not quite as relative lows. No such thing as a bad Bon Scott AC/DC song. But my number 3, Dirty Deeds Done Dirt Cheap. Now I'm going to prove to you that Highway to Hell is at least number 3. Let There Be Rock. I dare you. I dare you to tell me this is not as good as Highway to Hell. Go Down. Opening track. Dog Eat Dog. Let There Be Rock. Bad Boy Boogie. Classics, right? Problem Child. Classic. Excuse me. Overdose is the only one that we don't go to as a standalone track. Overdose is damn good. Hell Ain't a Bad Place to Be. Classic, elite. And of course it ends with Oh Lotta Rosie. It's all elite. You'll want to hear this in concert. Absolutely elite AC/DC. Excuse me. You want to hear Go Down live right now? You want to hear Dog Eat Dog right now? You want to hear Let There Be Rock right now? Bad Boy Boogie right now? Yes, you do. Problem Child? Yes, you do. Overdose. Borderline. Damn good. Hell Ain't a Bad Place to Be. Holy crap, yes you do. And a whole lot of Rosie every single time. Absolutely elite. Who can match Whole Lot of Rosie? They gotta play it every show. And have that inflatable Rosie. This is number 2. This is more consistent than Highway to Hell. This is, in my book, more elite than Highway to Hell. Absolutely blows it out of the water. Highway to Hell is where we found them first. That's where we learned of them. Elite. Number 2, Bon Scott. Absolutely brilliant. You don't remember? Play it right now. Here on YouTube, find your copy, whatever you want to do. Let There Be Rock absolutely blows you away. What can beat Let There Be Rock? Powerage. Absolutely every song. This is a perfect record. It's perfect. Rock and Roll Damnation leads it off. That's the commercial single, is Rock and Roll Damnation. Holy crap. Well, here's a single. Here, have Rock and Roll Damnation. That's the pop song for radio play. Down Payment Blues. How can Down Payment Blues not be recognized? It's absolute elite AC/DC. That should be played in every concert like Whole Lot of Rosie and everything else. Down Payment Blues, that riff, those lyrics, but that riff, classic, elite. How can that be? Any other band, that would be their signature song. Any other band. Down Payment Blues. That's the second track. Give Me a Bullet. Elite. Riff Raff. No debate. That's elite. Sin City. Elite. Oh, where's my proof here? There it is. Some of you may go what's next to the moon? Some of you may go, no. It's elite. And it's a special song for Bon. Let me prove it to you. And you're not going to recognize it. It doesn't have a lousy cover. Effective cover, but what the hell is it? You're on a big screen TV there. Mark Goselick. This is AC/DC songs, Bon Scott AC/DC songs, done as folk blues, acoustic folk blues. You notice it's named What's Next to the Moon. Up to My Neck to You, as acoustic folk blues. Love at First Feel, acoustic. Love Hungry Man, acoustic. Bad Boy Boogie, acoustic. You actually have to listen to Bon's lyrics in this acoustic folk blues album by this guy, Mark Goselick. Even became a bad boy later. I forget why. But that kind of proves it. What's Next to the Moon is just sneaky elite. Gone Shooting. That's borderline elite right there. Up to my neck in you. Holy crap. It ends with kicked in the teeth. That's elite. I'm going to have to censor this. So we're off camera, right? Okay. Natural Pussy, their debut record, had this EP along with it. And it leads with Kicked in the Teeth. Absolutely brilliant. Eat more blank. Be good for your marriage. The lady in your life will appreciate it. Eat more. Natural Pussy. Brilliant. So for me, if I'm going to put on the AC/DC record, especially from the Bon Scott era, even Back in Black, I'm going to have to say I would rank this above Back in Black and, For Those About to Rock. I'm surprised people don't rank For Those About to Rock higher. You would think its reputation would make it higher, but people don't apparently. So this blows away everything else. And that's my ranking of the 6 Bon Scott AC/DC Records international versions. The old power outage. Not power outage. The atmosphere. I can't get my internet going. The atmosphere into because I'm Wi-Fi. I want to thank Martin Popoff because I didn't want to screw up and forget a record. AC/DC, album by album. Great book by Martin Popoff. The Contrarians. Nice channel here on YouTube. And of course, he also appears on Friday mornings, at least every other Friday morning with Pete Pardo on the Sea Tranquility. Always good to spend some time with Martin Popoff on YouTube. Highly recommended. So thank you, Martin, for the book so that I didn't do a dumbass, whatever, and forget. Even though I got AC/DC shelf, sometimes you just gotta check and go, did I remember everything when I do these ranking things? Gotta be careful. So that's what I got in the comments. Upbraid me politely about making Highway to Hell number 4. It's my honest opinion. I backed it up as best I could. Do you love every song on Highway to Hell? Is Highway to Hell every song elite, like on Powerage and Let There Be Rock? You know I'm right. But you're allowed to disagree. You're allowed to enjoy the highs of a record and base your ranking on the highs instead of consistency. I said why I ranked them the way I did. You're allowed to do a different approach. It's all good. No wrong answers. No such thing as a mediocre or bad Bon Scott AC/DC song. You like this video? Even though you're spitting nails about my ranking of Highway to Hell, give this video a like. The other people get wild up. Give it a like. Subscribe to the channel. I rock all the time. I may do power pop here and there, but we rock all the time. No prog here, okay? Some rockabilly, but no prog. Notification, ring the notification bell. And leave a comment, like I said. If it lays in action rock, garage rock, rockabilly, psychobilly, punk, at times. If it rocks, I like it. If you rock every single track, gotta rock, I'll give you a like, I'll give you a review. I don't talk about albums I don't like here. Why publicize bad records? Seems to be a trend to just trash, records and make that your video and say this sucks. Why publicize bad records? Makes no sense. Other than it gets views. It's fun, I guess. But, you gotta listen to it to prepare. I don't want to listen to suck records. For the latest in Action Rock Garage, I said that already, didn't I? Classic and legacy bands, come back here. Remember, you ever heard your AC/DC lately? Go there and listen to those 6 records and rock out. If it's fresh for you, go check it out. Fresh music is as important as fresh food. You have fun with your music. We'll talk again soon. Have fun.